guys, here we are. Ultimate Fire Link. Let's see if we can bust those balls. Okay. We got 135 in. We are gonna see what we can do. Alright, let's get into it. We are betting on a 10-cent denomination, so anytime you see those fireballs, unless it's a mini, minor, major, or whatever, unless they're just numbers, it'll be times 10. And we're starting off on a $3 bet, and we moved up to 6. And we'll go back and forth, and we're going to try and hit. But for me, 10-cent denomination has been the best bet for me. And as you'll see here, this will be my first hand pay. And I started off at $135. And you'll see we get a little bit of kickbacks. And they call them kickbacks because they kick back a little bit money to you. And that, what people don't know or don't realize, is part of your return to player. So they disguise it. So if you're betting $6 and you only get $2 back, that's your return to player. And a lot of people don't see that. So slowly they're sneaking it in on you. So if a machine is 92%, you may not even see that 92%. Because they're kicking it back to you while you're losing, even though they make it seem like you're winning. And that's how you get a lot of action, but your money disappears real quick. And as you see in these videos, this machine gives me a lot of action. And I was up at 135 just a minute ago, and now I'm down to almost $80. And the kickbacks are small, like this. $3 win on a $10 bet. You know? So that's how they get you, and that's how they get you to play. And on this game here, what you're looking for are those fireballs up top, those 3 fireballs. They're all pretty much maxed out. So they could hit in a couple minutes, they could hit the next spin, they really may not hit for a while. But since you're at this level of closeness to them blowing up, you gotta bet big. If you don't, you're hurting yourself. Jackpot Judo says it himself. The easiest way to lose your money is just making small bets. So we're not extremely on the big betting side here, but a $3 bet is a good size bet. $6 bet is a little bit more. So you got to imagine, the more you give, the more you get. The nicer you are to these machines, they're going to be nicer to you. And you'll see, I just won a little bit there, but it didn't even equal the bet. So you got to keep that in mind and stay focused. And again, I'm below $100 now, but I haven't really switched up my bet, except I went from 5 cents from 10 cents. Okay, but I'm still making $3 bets. I know I shouldn't have done the 5 cent bet, but sometimes you gotta move and feel it. Sometimes it won't hit on a certain denomination or bet size, and it will on the other, and that's just the way it goes. And typically I would have got my money and left, but being that those balls are full, I figure it's worth trying another a little bit more money, or another ticket I should say, is what I put in there. And see, all we need is 2 more of those things, and we didn't get them. Sometimes these will blow up, and you could have 1 or 2 or 3. It doesn't matter. Sometimes it'll blow up. But if you have all 4 hit at one time, it's a definite entry into the bonus. So we're gonna keep pressing. We're gonna bump up the bet a little bit because we got a little bit more money in there. We can bounce around a little bit more freely. That ticket there is what I won off another machine. So even that money is pretty much casino money that I'm playing with. So I don't mind losing it, so to speak, or trying to win more money with it. As you'll see here later, you know, you gotta sometimes just let them hang and see what happens. Sometimes it doesn't work out to your liking. Sometimes you lose everything, and that's part of gambling. That's just a chance you gotta take. I did a video the other day when I put $45 into the machine and I did my VIP ticket strategy, and I got it up to over $100, and for the sake of just seeing where it went, I blew it all. So that's part of gambling. Like Jackpot Judo says, don't gamble what you can't handle. Don't bring what you can't lose. I always say, don't use it if you can't lose it. Don't bring all your money to the casino, because you're 90% of the time your chances are of losing it. So especially if you're a one-time person, if you go up once a week or a weekend and you're playing the casino there for a couple hours and you bring all your money with you, you might lose all your money. If you take a little bit at a time and go back 3 or 4 times a week, maybe 3 or 4 times a month, maybe once a week for, you know, however many months, your chances are a little bit better because you're spreading yourself out. And the machines are hot and cold. That's also no secret. So when you do that, your odds are getting a little bit better. Now, when you get there and you win and you stay there for a long time, you're chancing to give it back. So it's a topsy-turvy. There's a good thing and a bad thing. So my thing is, I'll go 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes only 2, maybe once a week, and I'll stay there maybe an hour or 2. Anything over that, I'm putting myself in harm's way. I'm going to lose my money. And with this one here, right there, we're in it. So what do I get here? Let the ball roll and see where it goes. Bam.
I won last time.
1,500. So on a 10-cent denomination, that's times 10. So that's $150 each. So every one of those 4 balls right there, fireballs, are $150.
Yeah.
And they keep growing like that.
Those are 10 cents. Oh, yeah.
And it keeps growing. They keep falling. That one didn't fall where I wanted it to fall, but this one will.
Oh,
Not that one.
Wow.
Maybe this one.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. See?
Come on, hand pay.
And
Let's
it'll
get
keep
that
growing.
hand pay and go home. Oh, wow.
And it'll keep growing. See? So all those $1,500 balls, look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
That's it.
$1,500 balls right there. Plus some change. So, had I been on a 5-cent denom, it wouldn't have been nowhere near that. Okay? If I would have been on a 2-cent denom, nowhere near what it would have been. So, $1,680 is what I won off of that little investment. And that brings me up to the hand pay. I got the hand pay.
We're all hitting.
And so I got real lucky.
I was watching YouTube videos.
I chanced it.
Someone said this is one of the worst games.
And I still didn't hit the other 2 balls. But right after this, I did a backup spin and I got the ball, the blue ball again. But I'm so happy. This is my first hand pay that I got.
That, my friend,
And I've been getting them ever since. And this is what I do. I play the 10-cent denom and I play bigger bets, just like Jackpot Judo said. If you play 50-cent denominations and you're only betting 50 cents, you ain't gonna get nothing. You're gonna lose it all, and it's gonna go quick. So I enjoy you watching the video. If you got to this far, I really appreciate it. I hope you give me a thumbs up and you subscribe, and stay tuned for my next videos, because I'm gonna try and educate you on other things too as well. So thank you very much.